to you. Happy New Year to you. This is probably going to be a long one. Let's lock in and get you something to drink, a little snack, because we're going to talk about how I would love to crush 2026. Hello and welcome to another video on the Cozy Avenger YouTube channel. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, reader, and crocheter, sometimes sewist, and I'm coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and my two sons, Aiden, who is 7, he's gonna be 8 this month, and Ethan, who is 6. If you are new here, welcome to my cozy side of the internet. On this channel, I do all things cozy, crafty, and hopefully interesting. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. How are you? Happy New Year. I'm really excited. This is going to be my plans for 2026 video where I go over mostly everything that I would like to do in 2026. And then let's take a moment to make sure that you are subscribed and your post notifications are on, because that helps me out a lot and it's free 99. Take your time. All right, you're good? Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna jump right into the video. I do have notes, so I will be referring to them as we go on. The first thing I want to talk about is the channel, what I would like to do for the channel. Girl, there's like books falling over. It's crazy. Anyway, so for the channel, I would love to post every Saturday. If not every Saturday, at least every other Saturday. I want Saturday to be my day. Have that whole week, Sunday through Friday, to get a video filmed, edit, uploaded, ready to go. This month for January, you'll probably be seeing some old footage from 2025 for some reading vlogs that I'm holding on to. So that will be like that. But other than that, the things I want to film are the usual, you know, crafting vlogs, reading vlogs. I think I want to bring the podcast back. I really miss sitting down and talking about my projects and the creative reasons that I, you know, do things. So I definitely want to bring the podcast back. So, and it'll still be called the Knitting Annihilator podcast, because that's just OG. I cannot change the name of that podcast, because that's what got me here today. You guys knew me as the Knitting Annihilator, and I am now demolishing all kinds of other hobbies. So, or, you know, die trying, right? So really excited about that. So that is the things that are going on with the channel. So I'm going to pull up my notes here. Okay, let's first start off with my knitting / crochet goals. So I brought 5 projects from 2025. I know that's crazy. One of them I brought from 2024. So I have a 2-year-old project that I would love to get done this year, and then the other ones are ones that I started 2024. So I guess I have them in order of, I guess, how I want to talk about them. So let's do that. So we'll start here. I have chosen this to be my project for January that I'm going to be working on. It is the Lyon sweater by Petite Knit. It is a paid for worsted weight pattern. I am making a medium size, and I am doing this as a knit along with my sister, who is learning how to knit, and she is on her last sleeve of her first sweater, so she should be able to jump in with this at any time. I'm really excited about this. Of course, pictures will be on the screen. Let me scoot over. Of course, pictures will be on the screen, as well as, you know, the name of the pattern and things like that, and anything I talk about will be listed down below. So I loved this. This is the only reason I finished an all-nighter last night reading. Probably if I finished that book in 2025, probably would have been the worst book in 2025 for me. Like, it definitely, yeah. If I wasn't working on this sweater, I don't think I would have survived. The construction is very interesting. It's my first petite knit pattern, and the reviews I've heard about petite knit patterns is that reviews I heard, reviews is plural, are. The reviews that I've heard about Petite knit patterns are that they kind of go the long way to get to the same destination. I can attest to that here. It was very interesting, the setup. As you can see, there's multiple ends, which is fine, but also I just feel like we could have got here a little bit easier. It kind of got a little scary from some points, but I think I'm on a roll and I'm excited to just go round and round and round. So that is that. The yarn I am using is this one. I don't know how to say it. To me it looks like Indigo Guinea. That's what it looks like. And this color is called Dixie. Look how gorgeous that is. And then my stripes are going to be this, and this is Friendly number 6 or Friendly 6. And then I have a Knit Picks order. I'm gonna grab it, hold on, because I really want to see them all together. Okay, I bought a third color because I think I want to make the third color the collar, cuffs, and hem, and that is Knit Pick Swish Worsted in the colorway Bluebird. And I know on screen it looks purple, but it is definitely a deep indigo, and it really goes well with the like indigo specks in the sweater. So if you see, this is like the collar. Once I finish or separate for the sleeves, I'm going to start the collar. So it's probably good that I picked this up. We'll shove 2 of those in there. I am knitting it on what the pattern calls for, which is a US 6, which is a 4mm. I'm learning 4mm needle on my Knitter's Pride Mindful Collection set. And this one says Dream. And I'm just dreaming that this sweater is going to be everything I want it to be. So I love that. Okay, so the next one that I have listed is living in this bag right here. And I call this my acrylic bag because it's the tallest bag that I have that can hold acrylic yarn. So in this bag is my, oh, I'm in the middle of a sleeve. I mean in the middle of a row. Hold on, let me get through this real fast. All right, the next project that I'm going to be talking about is my very best dress by Areyouknittingme. This is a paid for worsted weight pattern as well. This is named my Wicked sweater in my knit note because I started this on a whim when I had just finished my dress. Just finished my dress. No, I started this in November. I think my uncle had come over for my birthday and we had just watched Wicked the movie after I'd seen the musical and I read the book. I really went everything about my Wicked experience was the way I wanted it to be. From reading the book to going to see the show on Broadway in Birmingham to watching the movie. So the second part of the movie has come out and I thought I could get this done in 11 days to go see it in the movies. Well, I was wrong. But also, my Wicked journey doesn't end at the movies. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the book. And so much so that I keep going back. I've actually bought book 2. I think it's called Son of a Witch. Yes. I've bought Son of a Witch, then returned it, then bought it again. That's how I know that it's still sticking with me, because how amazing that book was, and it did leave me wanting more. I do want to know if her son is going to do what needs to be done. So I happily put this on pause because I knew I wanted to work on this while I listened and or read the second book in the Wicked series. So this is all acrylic yarn. I want to say most of it is a big twist from my stash, because you know Joanne's no longer with us, God rest her soul. So this project is it's probably gonna change me for good. It's gonna keep not only Joanne's but Elphaba alive in my heart. So I'm really excited about getting back to this. This will probably be maybe my April make, between March and April. All right, let's move. The next one I want to talk about is this one. I could probably get this one done if I can finish that sweater, because I'm totally almost finished with it. But when one of the events that I usually go to during Christmas got canceled, I definitely put this to the wayside, and I was like, I don't need it right now, so whatever. And that is my Take a Bow Top by Erica Brentsen. This is also a paid for worsted weight pattern. Mostly when I make patterns, I am making a medium. It takes a lot for me to need a small or in between that. I'm about a medium. So I actually got really far on this project. I honestly don't know how to wear this, if that makes sense. I think it's like this. So I think it's like this. And then there is a hole right here. Is that the front of it? Maybe. If these are the sleeves, yeah, I think, okay. So I think you wear it like this. There's a hole right here that you put the strap on, and then that squishes this up. Okay. Yeah. That squishes this up to provide us the bow moment. So I'm actually done with the yoke of the sweater. All of this is done and ready to go. I just need to knit the body of this top. And then I think I also need to knit like the little thing that will go around here to make it a bow, and then I'll be done. I got this yarn. I don't remember where I got this yarn, but it's a beautiful forest green. And if I finish my February project in February, I'll probably pick this up, because I think in March is St. Patrick's Day. So this will be cute to wear in St. Patrick's Day and be somebody's lucky charm, their lucky present, So I'm really proud. This was a very interesting construction as I was working it. And as you can see, I still don't understand what's going to happen, but things are happening. So I did a lot of knitting, and I honestly could have finished this for my event if that event happened, but it's okay. There will be other events, and I do need to start just wearing things and not just trying to save them for events and things like that. Like, I just need to start wearing my stuff more and not, caring about, oh, I need it for an event, this, that. All right, what's next? Okay, so this is my next project that I'm bringing. This is the Bikini Slipover by Fest Vest, paid for DK weight pattern. I'm making the second size, and this is where I am. The reason I didn't finish it last year is definitely because I the color work was killing me. You have like 4 balls going on one thing, so that way there's not a lot of floats and stuff. And I do appreciate that because this does feel like the most even color work that I've knit. But at the same time, it's a hassle. I might have to get one of those bags that keeps all the yarns in one pocket and then just, you know, move the bag around. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. I am so proud of my stitching. Look at that. Look how clean it is. So I was smart when I did this. I also have the back too, but it's on, I think it's on waste yarn. Yeah, it's on waste yarn because of course I'm sure I needed the needles for something else. I needed the needles for something else, and I think this is the start of the color work. And I was like, ooh girl, I can't color work right now. I want to get this done because we are going on a family vacation in April, and I really, really, really want to wear it in Florida. So, because that's going to be so freaking cute. And I have like the cutest outfit in my mind. So, but yeah, so this is going along nicely. I still have my charts. I still have where I am. I'm ready to go. It's really just about picking it up and knitting it. Right. The last project that I'm bringing is my 2-year-old project, my 2-year-old toddler project, which is in this bag, and it is my patchwork pullover by Shanakay Salmon of Shanakay Designs. This is a paid for bulky weight pattern, and I'm making the second size of this as well. The modifications I'm making to this one is that I am making it into a cardigan instead of making it into a pullover. And I also modified the pattern to where I pick up the stitches for the squares instead of knitting the squares individually. Like, it's already rough knitting on such chunky yarn on such chunky needles. I'm not finna sew too. So when I made the first one, maybe I can find a picture of me in my first one. I think I made that one like in 2023. When I made my last one, I was like, you know, how can I be more efficient with this? What can I do that's better? What can I do that, you know, really gets me through it? Because I actually enjoyed the finished product. I think it is so cute. But yeah, so for this go around, I made sure to pick up stitches. Now I did have to, you know, sew on the this lines and like these lines right here. But as far as like up and down, I picked up, you know, and just worked it from there. All my stitches are the same. The number of squares are the same size. Pulling it out again. So when I pull it out, I get excited. And I'm like, man, I'm going to look so cool in this. And I really like it. So this is the back. And then this is one panel of the front. And then you're going to have another panel right here. 2 panels right here. And then I'm going to do a button band instead of sewing the fronts together. And then just the sleeves, and then I'm done, you know? So, and then these ends are just to weave in across this way. So I'm setting myself up for success. You just gotta work on it, you know? Just gotta work on it. But because Shanakay Salmon is a black designer, I am gonna save it for February for when I vlog every day in February. I call it February. And this will be a great project to work on during those vlogs, especially to get it done. Its birthday is actually February the 6th, so I would love to work on her during her birthday month. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all the projects that I brought with me. What I plan to do this year as far as new projects is really just making things that truly, I mean, I feel like I'm inspired all the time, but I loved working with Stitch Fiddle. I used Stitch Fiddle to make this vest last year, and I really, really loved that once it actually made sense and the the picture was coming out like correctly. So I would love to keep playing with stitch fiddle again, and also incorporating books. So these two books are my prime targets of stitch fiddle and what to make. So I want to make a cardigan with this cover on the back, and then I want to make a skimpy hoochie dress with this cover on the front. So this series, I don't know what it's called, the Into Darkness series, it was one of my favorite reads of 2025. I really loved both of these books so much, and I just really want to make like big projects to commemorate them, and stitch fiddle is going to be my girl that will assist me with that. I wonder why I put that right there. I really need to reorganize these shelves, y'all. It's getting pretty bad. Okay. Alright, so that is all for the making, knitting, and crochet portion. Let's get into the books. So, I did set a goal for 2026 as 40 books again. I got to 35. Yeah, between 35 to 36 last year. And I was really close. So, I just feel like I can do the 40. I read 30 in 2024 and like 35 in 2022. So I know I can do this. So I'm going to lock in and really get her done. I pulled a couple of series that I really want to get to this year, or want to finish this year, and I'm like really into hopping in different genres. For example, I really want to get into the mangas, and I have this manga called Monsters We Make by Corey Kenshin, and I really want to get into this. I have the first two. I do have to get the third, but as you can see, they are still wrapped up, and part of me wants to leave them wrapped up and then just read the ebooks, but I'm just like, I gotta break the seal. I gotta pop the cherry. Just freaking do it. But yeah, so I have the first two of that series. A series that I'd really like to finish because I really think I'm going to love it is the Serpent and Dove series. I don't know if this is called something. Yeah, so it's the Serpent and Dove series. It's a trilogy, so it starts off with Serpent and Dove. I'm actually rereading a lot this year. I'm about to listen to one of my favorite hilarious books called Unhinged. You'll just have to look it up. I'm gonna re-listen to that to kind of keep me out of a slump because I can feel myself declining as I'm sitting here. And I'm rereading the third book in the Brothers Curse saga series, Christopher's Curse. He's beefy, but when I tell you, you just get immersed and you just go for it. Like, it's a big book, but I am up for the challenge. I'm excited. But anyway, so a lot of rereads are happening this year. I did read book 1, and I got, I think, in the middle of book 2, like in the audiobook, but I wasn't really paying attention. So I'm going to give it another go. Just start from the beginning, start from scratch, and then, try to go from there. A series I am thoroughly excited about starting is I want to read the Broken World trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. I hear she is the queen of fantasy, the queen of, world building, and I'm really excited to get into this series, especially after the crap I read today. I am so aggravated. I'm really trying, y'all, and I don't want to tell you the book because I don't have anything nice to say, and you're probably going to want me to explain, and I just can't in a respectful way. All I can tell you is I thought it was stupid. It was the dumbest thing ever. So I'm really trying not to let that mess up the beautiful plans I have to read. And, you know, I'm doing my usual. I pick, you know, my books of the month. So, for example, January, I really only have 3 books that I'm starting. 2 books that I'm starting and 1 that I'm finishing. So, I'm going to finish The Vampire Who Tried It by, I want to say her name is Marcia Black. So, I want to finish this. I brought that from 2025. Our book of the month club is How Far I'll Go. What If Moana Broke the Heart of Tafiti by, I want to say that says Keela Kendall. So I want to start that. She's cute. She's a Hawaiian. Oh, that's so sweet. No One Gets Left Behind. Oh. Oh, I'll have to look up No One Gets Left Behind. That's sweet. So that's on the list this year, for January. And then of course Christopher's Curse, because the 5th book of the Brothers Curse Saga series comes out January 28th, and I'm thoroughly excited. So just talking to you guys is making me feel so much better. So I'm so glad I'm filming this today. All right. So now we're on to other things. What's going on in my life other than the knitting, the crocheting, and the reading? So I do have a sewing machine, and I am working on getting better at sewing. So there will be some sewing videos. I don't know if I'll get to it this month because I'm pretty into finishing things right now. Oh, I guess I could finish. There is a sewing project that I have that I need to finish. There's a dress I need to finish. So we'll see if we pull her out. We'll see. Sewing is just about trying to find the best angles, I guess. And also, it's not easy. That's just the thing of it. Sewing is not easy. It is so much more permanent than the yarn crafts or the fiber crafts. So it really hurts when you don't like hit it on the money the first time. So but I am not a quitter. We are going to get it. I also have a Cricut. Her name is Cynthia. Her name's Cynthia, and she's cute. And I already have plans for, you know, making Aiden's shirt for his birthday, to, you know, making cute gifts for people, making, you know, cute book, you know, merch for myself just to wear, for my friends to wear. So everything, I truly feel like 2026, I am truly utilizing my creativity and just dabbling in anything that I want to, truly. And then there is the reading logs. So of course I have my reading logs as far as on my phone. I use Fable, I use Goodreads, okay, I guess I filled up that one thing. Anyway, so I have all those ways to record how I can, you know, track my books. And then of course I got on Instagram and I got influenced, and there is a Instagram user on there that is embroidering onto a sweatshirt every time she finishes a book. So of course, you know me, I have an embroidery kit to practice and see if I like it and learn. But I do also already have a sweatshirt. I do already have a sweatshirt that is ready to go. I'm trying to decide, well, number one, I know I'm going to Cricut it. I'm trying to think of what the cute thing is I want it to say, just to put my spin on it, right? And then I think I'm going to crop it. We'll see. So I have the sweatshirt here. I'm thinking about cropping it. I bought a man's sweatshirt, and I know I bought that because of the sleeves. I feel like men's sweatshirts have the best sleeves. So part of me kind of wants to crop it, and then with my sewing, you know, with my sewing skills, aka hem tape. What's the tape that you use for the hem when all you gotta do is iron it? Iron on hem tape. I'm going to make a hem and then go from there. So I'm still playing with the idea. I'm gonna try it on and see what I like. But yeah, so I thought that'd be really, really fun to do. And I feel like even though embroidery is another hobby, I feel like it's kind of just one of those things, like, you just do it real quick and then get up. So, well, not real quick, because I don't know what I'm doing. But like, it's a instant gratification thing, because it's just the little picture and then you're done. So yeah, I think that's it for everything. Okay, yeah, that's it for everything. And the children, they gave me what they could. So I'm just gonna end it right here. That is everything I wanted to talk to you about today. I do hope that your 2026 is everything you want it to be. I will be here with you every step of the way. I would say to inspire you, but I don't think that highly of myself. But just to give you another glimpse of life, another point of view, another, you know, place to find joy, because I'm gonna cut up and make jokes and laugh all the time. So yeah, that's me. So thank you so much for watching this. If you did get this far, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed and turn on your post notifications to let you know whenever another video comes up. I hope you have the most amazing time living the craftiest and coziest life possible, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.